Hmm. Eh. Hmm. Woo! Ouch. Wow.
Hello. Hoops was from Flavor of Love show, right? Tanithia. Hi, Tanithia. Yeah, yeah. I'm good. Praying my way through. Oh, I should put some on my lips. Just trying to make it. Working hard and praying hard. Nothing else to really do. Trying to keep these kids in line. Get some on my lips. And my mama, and it's very overwhelming. Yes, ma'am. I said, I don't know who made one to make me the oldest, and the mama and the sister. But I said I'm gonna start going back to church a little bit. My cousin right around the corner, so I can go with her. I think it's the fellowship with the people. It's a little different than studying by yourself and or watching it online. Yeah, it come out sometime, don't it? It come out sometime. I do need some oil. I was really going to get some. My cousin be keeping some uh oil, and I used to go get some and mark my doors and the children and everything. They be running. Don't put that oil on me, and I still be putting it on them. Come here. I have it on my hand and rub them while they ain't paying no attention. That's what they tell me, Sugar Pop. It's just olive oil, and you can bless it yourself. But I used to go get it from my cousin because she already we don't had it blessed from the pastor at the church, and it stays something. Especially fighting with my mama. But hopefully, after Thursday, we'll have a little bit more help, and it'll be a little bit more stress off my brain with the old lady. Okay? Because she have had me. I didn't stream all last week. So Elite just said, "Ma, you better get on there for at least about 30 minutes. It's Monday. You gonna knock another day off." I don't like that. I said, yeah, but it was a lot. It was so much going on, and I didn't even have the. I'm trying, Miss Lafita. I didn't even have the mental strength to get up. I just sit on there and watch. I watched a little bit of. I watched Stay for Honest whole live stream, and then I went back and watched K live stream on the playback. I said, "Oh Lord," I was steady message. I said, "K, I ain't doing this no more. This take too long." I guess when we sitting in a live stream and we watching it, it don't seem like it's so more many hours. But if you go back and watch that live stream, and they went over an hour, you'd be like, oh my lord. It's totally different from watching a live stream and then going back watching them. Hockey. I don't know too much about hockey or hockey teams. I just really learned a lot of the soccer players messing with my grandson. The only thing I knew about hockey was the Mighty Ducks. And I had that jersey a long time ago, so I'll pay attention to it. What's your favorite team? Oh, that makes sense. The Colorado Avalanche. I'm gonna have to go check them out. The Blackhawks. Miss Lafita said the Blackhawks, the Colorado Avalanche. I'm gonna have to look into them, into hockey. I know they get mad as hell and be. I don't see them fight with them sticks and everything before, so I'm gonna have to look into hockey. And I've been looking into a lot of different sports with Elite because she be betting FanDuel and all of that stuff. So she really pay attention to all the sports. And I said, oh, I think that's good, a good area to get into, like commentating on the sports, sort of like Stat Baby. Now, why you gonna say that? If I hear it from a rapper, then it might pique my interest a little bit more. Okay, that's crazy because I've been laughing talking about Rick Ross. I've been saying I'm really rich, like Rick Ross. I'm really, really rich, like Rick Ross. Every day, I'm really, really rich, like Rick Ross. Turning your thoughts into things. And I seen a little girl on one of them court TV shows, and she got arrested for being drunk or something. So the judge was actually gonna let her sign herself out, but she was still, I guess, hungover or whatever. So he was asking her, was she gonna be able to pay a bond? And she was so drunk, he was gonna let her sign out, self out, but she was so hungover, she still was talking crazy. So he was like, "How? What's your income? How much money you got?" And she was like, "I'm really, really rich." Like Rick Ross, he's still saying like, "How much money you got?" She's still like, "I'm really, really rich." Like Rick Ross, I got a lot of assets. So that's what I've been saying to myself, turning these thoughts into things. And I had to think about that earlier when I got a little bit discouraged, and I picked up the phone. And I was like, "Dang, I ain't did no shorts all day." And I put it back down. I still wasn't gonna do nothing. But when I looked, I had a badge from Coach Stormy, and I said, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do some shorts because even though you might get your hearts or whatever, I'm not fully monetized, so I don't get the gifts and the flowers and the floating hearts and all that stuff. So when I get my badges, that's actually coming from a content creator or their team, when they personally send you a badge, it gives you a little bit more, well, for me, encouragement, just to be seen, to know, okay, I'm being seen and not just by, you know, regular subscribers or other content creators, just being seen. So I can't get discouraged. I got to pay attention. I have the monetization. I just don't have, I never get the hours. Like, already by the end, Ryan, like now, if I look at it, YouTube pay out like I think between somewhere at the end. I was just hearing Tommy say it. So, like right now, I had like, I think 2,200 watch hours when what we need, 4,000 a month. So it's really the live streaming part that I got to get, and I'll get focused on it and get up and be doing. Just last week I didn't. I just was between going to that hospital for my mama and trying to line this finances stuff up. I just was not in the mood to live stream. Yes, Tanithia, I know. And I was doing good. Y'all know I was doing my 3 days a week and like coming the other days at least for an hour. But that stuff just pushed me all the way back. And Kay usually pushed me. And earlier today I was thinking about calling her too because I'm telling you, I was not. But then I seen the badge from Kurt Stormy, so I ain't have to call Kay because she'll push me with that live stream stuff. And I just didn't. I just did. My mama just had me totally. You need more subs, right? That man understand the YouTube program. No, I have enough subs. I never get the watch hours. With my shorts, I mostly do shorts. So shorts are totally different from the video watch hours or the live streaming watch hours. With shorts, you have to get so many hours. One thing I say is when yes, Miss Lafita, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm right here. I just had all that good stuff happen, and good people reaching out to me. I can't get, you know, discouraged, and I will. And really had no reason to because I see that I know when stuff really finna pop for me every time my sound went muted. I see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Tanithia? Every time I always tell them kids that, and I have to remind myself like it's always darkest before the dawn. Like literally in real life, it's always. Oh, you had to come back in. It's always darkest before the dawn, and I know that, and I know that anytime I'm in a storm, like it don't take too long for the sun to come out, and you supposed to watch what you say. But even with that, I was gonna message because y'all know I'm a student of the School of Greatness, so I sent my stuff back into Lewis House and his wife and the team, or whatever. I had to send a video about myself, and I sent just like two random videos, and then I sent them my story. So I'm waiting for them to respond. And I did it before, like a couple of times. I did it with Tasha K. She had so many people. I guess I didn't get picked even after going back and forth with them through the email. Through the email or whatever. But she had a lot of people on there trying to get picked. What service are you using to stream anything outside of YouTube? No, but guess what we gonna do? That's what I just told my cousin tonight. Like we got to figure out how to do TikTok. Like Shayla been telling me a little bit, and my daughter, my baby girl Sierra, she already had it fixed or whatever, and I didn't really pay any attention to it. But my cousins, that's what I'm saying. I got my cousins on here. When y'all see that Mac family, the Mac family, and they got like 200 and something, 200 something thousand subscribers. Those are my cousins too, and they stay like right. Them and my sister diagonal from each other where they stay. My little niece sitting over there, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. She getting paid from all of them, sitting up over 100,000 subscribers and stuff. So y'all, it's just really the watch time for me, and to stop getting myself discouraged because I got the people now. So no, Ryan, that ain't it. Y'all be here more than me. I can tell through my shorts. And another thing that lets me know where the support is, I can see, and I don't know, Miss Lafita, if you can too, and Tanithia, like you can see from your comments. You can see from the people who leave you comments and stuff. I ain't talking about the trolls and the crazy people. But how many watch hours do you have? Right now, I think it says like 2,200, and it's like 4,000 for the month or whatever. So I know if I would have did it last week and then all this week, I would have hit it, and I didn't. And I didn't. I can't do that because that's not gonna get me where I need to be. You know. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna start. May is for mothers. Okay. May is for mothers. Look at your comment. Right? What you say? I think you should look into StreamYard. StreamYard, yep, I can help you. Right, right, Ryan. So look, we on the same page. So that's what I just said too. So like if I join Tommy or when I've been in Ty or GG other people live streams, we going through StreamYard. We going through StreamYard. So that is another thing. Over the weekend, I'm gonna have my daughter-in-law because I know how to do the StreamYard, Ryan. But that's what I'm gonna have the problem with, is adding y'all or whatever. So I want everything to be. I want to know what I'm doing, and so just like CapCut. So CapCut pick me. I'm supposed to be doing the reels and stuff for CapCut. I'm not understanding it. I'm not understanding when I like, so every day they've been sending me and I haven't did one. So every day they send me do this, make this reel for a chance to earn up to $100 or more. For some reason I'm not being able to post it. It's not posted, and I don't know if it's because I got iClouds from the other two devices before they went down or whatever. So I have to get with them kids. Well, I ain't even gonna get with them. I'm gonna get with my daughter-in-law and get all that stuff together. The algorithm doesn't push your videos through at time. It doesn't. No, it don't, Tanithia. And once you stop doing the videos, like now, okay, so I'm gonna use Miss Lafita. I'm gonna use Sugar Pop for example, since she ain't here. So my notifications on. I get her shorts, videos, and live streams. But now, since I'm watching more of her long term videos, they automatically popping up for me. Yes, Sugar Pop, I am. I am. And I don't know, y'all, because we ain't finna cry. Y'all know I get with y'all and I be crying. I am, because it's so. I just was telling my other cousin, I got a cousin. Y'all know them. Shit. Y'all know them. My cousin Jessica that y'all see all the time to do the hair or whatever. I'll be telling her, like, it's a difference when you already got that stuff together or you got the major support other than, just pushing it yourself, and only have me and Elite besides y'all. So that's a space where Sugar Pop, I feel, where they say like us starting so late, I feel like that's a space that sort of hinders me, like with the technology part. And Ryan, I know that. I've been knowing you've been saying that forever, and I know that's the kind of stuff you into, the computer tech. Other than, I know how smart you are with that kind of stuff. Other than when we get on our celebrity gossip stuff. So I also feel like that's another thing that's hindering me. But I sit here and I go back and forth with myself all day, and it's sort of like the video. Like, you can't be seeing you want pasta and settling, for French fries. So it's just me. It's just me. But I'm gonna be back focused this week. I'm gonna get myself up and get it together. Ryan, I'm gonna get the StreamYard figured out, and I want you to meet me back here. Today is Monday. So we gonna meet here. Give me a day. Give me tomorrow. I'll see if Victoria can come tomorrow while she out work and make sure I can get it set up right. I can get it set up right, and I mean, cause I ain't even really been pushing that part, as far as the money part, especially since I had somebody to pay my bills for a whole $3,000. Like I just know it's working. Turning your thoughts into thing, and the prayer that I get through here. So I say, Lafita, we need to pray. Can you pray? Amen. Tanithia, thank you. Thank you. It's already done. I know it's done. Yes. Yeah, Miss Lafrida, I know you pray for me. I know I asked you in the middle of the live stream why everybody, I need a prayer. I need a prayer. They be talking about something else. I might come in and say, oh, Lord, Sugar Pop, I was looking for you. I need a prayer. Because I know you're going to give me a good word of encouragement. And I claim it. And I claim it. And I can't be confusing it. Tanithia, I know that. I know when I tell God this, and this is what I want, and this is what I'm expecting, He always does it. But that's still hard, guys. Like, that's why I'm waiting for Lewis House to respond to me, because I don't understand it. That's another thing. Like, if I do make it to his show, that's another thing that I'm gonna say. I don't understand how people be like, don't say this and don't say that, and you can't say it. How are you not supposed to say it's hard? You know? How are you not supposed to say that it's hard, but they don't want you to, because that's not in speaking positive, and speaking it into existence. So I try, y'all. Like, I struggle with that all day long. Just like, y'all seen that meme I put up there with that barb, and they be like, all day. That's literally me all day in this room by myself on this board. Can y'all see the board? Wait a minute, let me turn this on. Let me take that off of there. On this board, I put me a new chick up there. And my grandma in my house, and I be putting notes on there every day. Every day. If I don't have a sticky note, I'll just put I'll just write it on there. Y'all see that sticky note, don't you? So trying to practice what I preach. I just seen you say something, Jed. I'm gonna go back down. Lord, the gossip is so hot, y'all. Y'all know the gossip so hot. We can't even talk about it. Right. Look, Jed. Elite said. Elise said, "Mama, I think she was in K. I think she was visiting K. She said, Mama, I see Jet. Um, what happened? She was like, that's who always make us feel so comfortable and everything. I said, yeah, Elite Jet is gonna check in on the family. You can believe that. If it's me or you, the rest of the children, he know the babies and everything. That's from K. We a family. Why what happened? What happened, Miss Lavita? Okay, I must have missed something. That was hilarious. What? Ryan, who here? I better put mine. I'm gonna put mine. No, let me tell y'all something funny. I'm so sick of Donald hard work. Yes, yes, Tanika, all of us. Like, But at this rate, he better get a channel. I'm so sick of Donald artwork. Let me tell you something. I don't know what you got going on with your business or whatever, but I'm gonna get my mugs and my t-shirts and stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and get them off of where did I get my cards and stuff from? Vista Print. Cause I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time for that. I've been waiting on my stuff. Keep on talking about. I don't see the email. The email is in our bio. Okay. Or we'll put it up there. Jet said the email up there. Jet had told him about 5 times. The email is picked. The email is picked. The email is picked. Look, you must ain't good at this computer stuff like me. How the hell did you make an artwork and you can't even read the email right? We had gave him that damn email 5 times. I said, oh hell no. I ain't gonna keep going through this with you. I'm just go buy my stuff. But I would rather get the emails right and be able to, well, when I can afford to, let him make my mugs and stuff because we all a YouTube family. But I don't know what's going on or what I ain't doing right. Then I'm not in the Discord, so I don't know. But we'll figure it out, and I'm gonna push it right over. All right, I'm finna put it up there. I love y'all. This ain't nothing but family right here. I was so shocked to see them. Well, Anna, she'll come on Sunday sometime. I seen Kay for a minute. It'd be a little different, but y'all know that's my sister. I come in the room and, ooh, Jet. Guess why Brooke kept popping up on my thing? Because I was subscribed. So I kept on saying, that's the devil. Why the hell every time I turn my phone on, her stuff popped up? So I went back and looked. I was subscribed. Then today, oh Lord, Mr. Fito here. That's what I'm saying. I be going from crying to talking. So it came down my thing early, y'all. Let me go tell you no lie. Jet right here, so he know I go crazy. She came down my darn thing, baby. I hurry up and clicked it. I just went on there and went crazy. So they just let me know you can take your anger out on people. I did. I don't got it today. I wonder do she be telling Kay like, I should have never. Yeah, I told you shouldn't have bothered me with my sister, baby. Now the raft. Christina, Christina. Namaste, my beautiful friend. Namaste. How are you? I seen your. That's what I was gonna do, Christina. You are the one. So I seen you today, doing your stream, and you had just like your subscriber count and stuff up there. But I noticed people like me that even though you weren't right there, us friends were saying hi, Christina, hi, Christina. So that's what I thought I was gonna be doing the game. Doing the game. Jay, you are working with her. Can we work together? I'm finna put it up there. Um, I'm finna put it up there. I put it up there, Ryan. Jet don't really work like us, Ryan. He just more or less he helps by, and he always on the road, so he helped by keeping up with the ghetto gossip with me. If it's something I miss, well, I ain't even gonna say ghetto gossip. I'm gonna say world news too. If it's something I miss, he always driving. Yep, that's it. He always driving, so I think he get to hear a lot of stuff too. Cause listen, y'all seen the scientists missing. I thought about y'all. That's what I was looking for you for, Ryan. I was like, Ryan haven't came to the chat. I know he's seen it. The scientist missing, and the Amy Eckridge lady, allegedly. I had heard about that lady years ago. You know, I'm older than all of y'all. So I want to say maybe in my late 30s, I had already heard about that lady. Okay? And the lady seemed to think that we are some kind of alien being from the future that are keep on evolving to like Charmed. Do anybody watch Charmed? You know I watch Charmed. Where they can go to the future and to the past. Allegedly. The lady gone. The scientist gone. About 12 of them. And the lady said if something happened to her, was there nothing wrong with her. But what's even crazy about it, yes, Tanithia back in the day, she been saying it. But what's even more crazy about it, so the people just disappeared and y'all don't know what the hell happened to them? Okay, Ryan, thank you. I'm going to get right back to you. I seem to think, yes. But Tanithia, me personally, like I always thought, well, I ain't even gonna say as a younger, as I got older, I just feel like God created more than us out there in the universe and the, other galaxies. And then I had heard, what's that man name supposed to went to the moon, the first one, Armstrong or whatever, and some pilots. You know, my daddy is a Vietnam vet over there. I'm dealing with that too. Right now, he jumping back, and I wish I could talk to these people. That's what I'm saying. They probably thinking I'm crazy when I be talking. I wish I could talk to them people. Like, do y'all know what going to them wars do to them? Like, he don't fought in 3 wars. 2014, Trump. Do you think he's the shooter? Allegedly. I don't think he's the shooter. Oh no. You talking about the Trump shooter who shot Trump over the ear. I'm talking about the Charlie Kirk shooter. I don't think that little boy is the shooter. Yes, y'all, he been in 3 wars and now he is over there talking about the A1 go boom. And we be like, where the A1 at, daddy? The A1, he'll see us in the door and he'll go over there and start feeling around the door. He take apart every TV, okay? Flat screen TVs, this small, this thin. He taking them apart. He setting his bombs in there. No, not when they try to get Trump again. Oh wow! So they was fighting. Our dads, Tanithia, was fighting like at the same. They was in the same time frame. Cause my daddy is 78. Oh no, Ryan. See, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. So I'm gonna have to go look. I'm telling y'all, I seen Clay and Meg and um the scientist and K Michelle and them, the baddies reunion. DTC was saying let's do the baddies reunion and all of that. And I haven't got to none of them. I've been just not there, y'all. Like to the point where I'm telling you, I had told my cousin today I was, and y'all know how I be saying I just want to be in my own house without no kids and all of that. I was telling her like I don't know what I want to do. That's how I had been feeling for the last 2 days. Cause I also feel like staying in one house with your kids. What if a war or something break out and everybody here and there and everywhere? Yes, Tanita. Tanita, is he does he have any of those problems? Like my dad's is real bad now. His PTSD, his dementia, all that, it was getting worse. It was progressing, you know, as I want to say, I started really seeing it in him in my 40s. But now it's like really bad and hard on my sister. So I tell y'all, yes, PTSD, yeah. And I still haven't talked to my sister, y'all, and it's going on like 4 months. So I was having sister issues. Thank you, Christina. I was having sister issues, and but that's what the sister issues were over trying to get on one accord, trying to get a trust, and you know, trying to make them pay for it so we won't have to pay for it. Explaining to her, like, look, they owe him this land, get this house on the VA loan, before something happened where we can't do it or Trump them stop this or that, or allegedly Trump, whoever, just do it. Because if they don't fight in them wars and stuff like that, Tanithia, they deserve it. Because I want to know if they know what that does to them. Project Blue Beam, and something else Candace just said earlier. I'm gonna go to sleep watching her tonight. Project Blue Beam, and we got to be careful. But see, that's the only thing about over here is not having no niche. And I'm gonna say it allegedly. We speak on y'all. What they doing is turning our shorts like this. They did one of mine like this today. Y'all know that's T, right? Go Trina, go Trina, go Trina. 56, here I come. Baby, if I'm gonna look like that at 56 and be able to do all them dances, my friend a bad sister. And she just hit 11,000 subscribed. I'm like, Trina, I'm 50. She 56. You see them doing them dances like that every day. She could do every TikTok dance, she forgot the old ones to the new ones. And I used to be a dancer. Baby, I can't do all that. Trina be getting down. Janos. Project Blue Beam. Yes. So she just did something on there. Oh, Tanika, you was in the military too. You a vet. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind so I can make sure I be shotting you out too. You served 4 years. That's amazing, Tanithia. Yeah, they vets all around here. All my uncles except for one. My little cousins now. Um, yeah, my little cousins, and my granddaughter was gonna go. So my granddaughter Mackenzie was gonna go. Y'all know Mackenzie. Jet, you know Mackenzie. Mackenzie was gonna go, and I took her to get when I took her to get her physical and stuff, and took to the doctor. That's when we found out it was the twins. So when she went back there, and I was sitting out there in the waiting room, and when she came back, cause her mama didn't go, so Elite didn't go. So I took her, and she went back there, and she did all the paperwork and the physical part and stuff, and she went back there, and she came back with the lady, and she was looking crazy, and they was standing over me. And I was like, what's wrong, Mackenzie? I thought they was going to explain something to me or whatever, because that's like enlisting in the army or whatever. So I thought they finna explain something to me or whatever. The lady done said, Mackenzie said, Nana, they found some heartbeats and they found two. And I said, two what? We here for a physical, for the military. Two what? And she was like, Nana, I'm pregnant. It's two heartbeats. Oh, Lord. The little lady, she was an older little lady too. She was standing up there looking at me. I'm up there looking at Mackenzie with tears in her eyes. I just was like, come on, let's go. I ain't gave a fuck what your mama said. We gonna ride it on out together. whatever she say. My baby 19, she graduated early with scholars. She still can go to the military. She still can go right now. They just turned one. But as for right now, if that's what God sent us, we going out the door with it. And we don't took whatever backlash or whoever had something to say. I stood beside her. But now she right back on that course because they don't turn one. So when I was over there the other day, she was trying to figure out if she want to do banking. Because now if you do banking, like you can do banking from home. You don't have to be a in the bank teller. You can do it online and all that. So I've been trying to help her with that. Anithia, yes. You went in when you was 20 and you 43 now. You so wise to be 43. Well, all of y'all are. All of my people are. Um, and I say that because of your community post and you're gonna do good. You're 43. You're gonna be really blessed. Just the stuff you find to share. Yeah, you're a blessed person. That's why. And that's how old my baby was, Lafita, when I just took her in there. Well, the twins won. So she just had a birthday. She was 19. She was getting ready to go and be enlisted. Yes, I think the military has its pros and cons, just like everything else. But this is what I see now, young, especially when I worked at the airport and I was seeing them kids going in there 18, 19, like, and they was really looking like babies. Most of them be like, "That's right, earned your stripes and paid your dues." Most of them they want to change it for their family, and so if you go in there and you make a career out of it, or you go in there and you stay 2 3 years, or you got a medical reason to leave, or you what they call it dishonorably discharged or honorably discharged, whichever one they call it. But still, Tanithia, when they come home, they got their forever income. They can right go buy them a house. Like my little niece, she on her second or third house. So I feel like you can protect your country and you can come home and be taken care of. Yes. See, that's our problem now, Ryan. Allegedly, that's my problem with it now. I'm so confused with all that stuff. Learning. I learn so much every day. And at this age, like 5 years ago, I didn't care nothing about no damn. Well, I did always care about Israel and stuff like that because they tell us that's God's land and all of that stuff. But that I will be wanting to go visit that and go over there and touch the wall. And I'm like, one day I'm going to Egypt, and one day I'm going to Pakistan, and one day I'm going to Jerusalem, you know, or whatever. So that's the most stuff I knew about it. And Hebrew and the Muslim and stuff. That's the most I learned. I knew about it. But now I'm learning more, and I'm so confused. And you don't want to speak and talk and say the wrong thing, but from what it look like, Israel and stuff don't have a lot of control on us. And the way I'm looking at it, it still is going back to the Bible in the biblical times. To me, all of this stuff is just playing hand in hand for me because I'm like, what? So they had to get money from them, right? We had to get money from them, Israel. And one time they was even partners with Iran, so we had to get money and stuff from them. But then that made me wonder, like, where did they get it from? Then they all saying they stole it from either Egypt or Africa or whatever. So that's why it leads me to feel like if the people ain't doing that to us, y'all will say they'll tell us allegedly the war is for this reason or that reason. But then I get to study it and I found out it's for another reason. Y'all over there taking them people natural resources and stuff, which they say it's to help us because it's resources that we need. So I don't understand. That's right, Tanithia. That's like my little nephew. I put him on. He on one of them live streams. I think Jet was over there. I was asking him. I was like, nephew, can they beat us? Cause he go and then he come home or whatever. And he was like, no, nobody. I don't want that. Even though if Trump them wrong or if they right, these still our people over here. You can't come over here bombing up our people, hurting us up for what they do. Yep, Tanithia, that's me. That's me. That's why I got so upset when I was fussing and they was trying to make it seem out. Cause I had said white girl a couple of times. They was trying to make it seem. Don't make it seem like I'm a racist. Cause it's never that. This the rainbowest tribe family you ever seen. And I ain't talking about just like my other family. I'm talking about my immediate family. My daughter-in-law and my granddaughter. If she probably in her leg in her bed watching now. Yeah, yeah, Ryan. I see that. I see that. And I understand that. It's just people like Tanithia. They be strong enough to go fight for our company. So I can see you saying I feel sorry for them to either have to go stand up for the country. Because if the government, the people in politics wasn't doing wrong, then they wouldn't even have to go fight. So it's right there. That's right. And I try to respect everybody and have a no judge zone. Even wrong, even if you do cross me, then later on I think about what I said and have some, you know, sympathy or compassion to a certain extent. I know sometimes I be a little rough, but I be feeling like ain't nothing God don't know. So, and with that stuff, I be seeing them say that too. But don't talk about. That's another thing, y'all. Don't talk about government. Don't talk about God. Don't talk about religion. What the hell are we supposed to talk about? I feel like this being fake to me. If I can't get on here and express how I feel about God, if I can't get on here and express how I feel about my own government, because that's being fake to me. Like, if you like me, you gonna subscribe to my channel. You gonna subscribe regardless. Uh, my relationship with God ain't got nothing to do with your relationship with God. My view on politics ain't got nothing to do with your view on politics. We can agree to disagree, but I ain't gonna not dislike the person or be saying, "Don't talk about that in my chat." That's right, Tanithia, and you do every day. You don't even know you do. Well, I try to put it in. I try to put it in your. If you come down, if I see it in the community or the shorts, they touch me. Like y'all see that. I don't know about y'all other content creator friends, but I'm pretty sure you, Sugar Pop, Trina, the shit, K, Anna, y'all can see that. Like I go in the comments, I go back and watch the videos, I go back and watch the live streams. I try to support my people. Yeah, Jed, we talk about everything, so that might be another reason. They be like, don't talk about God. Don't talk about. Man, I can't not do that. And I be telling them that, though. When I'm messaging back and forth with Coach Stormy, when I'm talking to Dr. Lewis House, I tell them that. Like, that's hard. It's hard not to say it's hard. The hell y'all mean? But I totally understand what they mean. Like you confusing your self body algorithm. Yes, Tanitha, and you are too. Y'all are too. Because it's somebody in here with me. But it's a lot. I had like a lot this week to go on. But that's why I said I'm at the point where, and I've been there. If you a rebel, then you know I've been there. And I just think if your team, I'm gonna say, don't support you, like if you don't support the people when they halfway there, I'm gonna say in general, you definitely ain't gonna support them when they get to the finish line. You know. Yep. So I just been pushing and doing it on my own, and I wouldn't, me personally, and Elite always say, you know, you don't have that problem for so long. You can't expect people to do what you do, and have the heart you have. But me personally, like it could be a friend. I can sit back and watch you on that journey and that path and try so hard and put your all into it and not, like Tanithia said, be there to uplift you and help you. Yep. I don't got this far. Like with the negative, so I just feel like I'm just gonna get on there. That's all I can say. But I just know me personally, like that change your outlook and your view on people. You know, it don't matter who it is, even if you voicing it or not. Like on the inside, to know that you don't have that support or people trying to, just find a reason to bring it down. Like we know this because we content creators. We know that people gon' say all kind of stuff. We know that people gon' troll. We know that it's crazy ass sick men on there. Like we know all that stuff. So we gradually learn to look over that stuff or whatever as where other people may not know that. So all they see is you growing and people saying this and people saying that. But that's not your target or your focus. So I don't know, and I learned that from Miss Lafita. You just sort of gotta put everything out, I guess, except for God. If they don't have your back, like as far as personally and your family or whatever. Cause like my son even told me that he was like, I knew you was gonna get it. He was like, but I didn't know you was gonna have that many people following you and stuff. And he was actually about in tears because he don't see the discouragement as well. So I don't know. It just is what it is. I'm gonna try to get these 4,000 hours and see what the hell they do then, cause that's what stops me is my hours. And even Shayla, our little baby Shayla, was saying, "Now come on now, Rebel. I've been on here. I'm a net universal blood type." That's crazy, Tanithia. My kids were just up there looking. I don't even know what blood type I am, but they do. I don't know. I ain't never really had too many surgeries or nothing. The most I had was that C-section to have them twins. I ain't had a broken leg, broken arm. Like I had stitches one time because I had bust a bottle to bust somebody's head, and when I bust the bottle, it cut my thumb. But I ain't had none of that stuff. You do stop. Just right, you still talking about the war. Yes. Uh Now Ryan, I understand that. But if we don't have no soldiers, if don't nobody go over there and fight, what the hell? It was a girl. It was a girl. I was gonna have to bust her head. It was my son cousin. She my son wasn't staying with me. Y'all know I told y'all I had the one that I let go stay with his dad's family because it was like I had him right when my mom got really bad in her addiction and the power was out and his the day side, they were doing his other side, they was doing pretty good. So I let my son go there while I figured out what I was gonna do because they had turned the power off in my mama's house and he was only like I want to say like 3 months. They had turned the power out. He had caught pink eye, so I didn't want him to spread it in the other eye, and it wasn't any power there. And y'all know what? I want to think they turned the power out first, and then later they came back and turned the lights out. Because telling y'all that's what I'm saying. They saying I'm not supposed to do that. That triggers you, it goes back. I'm supposed to go forward. But I was telling Jet how I end up getting them stitches busting the head. So, my son was there, and so I had to be about 19. So I was going to see him, and the cousin was at the door like, "Oh, you ain't coming to see him?" Da 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 da, popping that shit, popping that shit. Baby, I done grabbed their own Uncle Bill bottle and snatched it, the bus, and when I hit it on the beam on the porch, when I hit it on the beam, the way the bottle broke, it cut me, and that's the only thing, and it's still there. It's still that line right there. It cut me all across there, but I bet she backed up. Why are we here though? Why are we where? At the war? But why are we over there? Yes, only Grace Moore. I know why we there now, Ryan. I know they over there taking them people shit, which is so wrong. I'm now in college for a mortician business. June coming soon, baby. That's cancer season. It's my birthday. My birthday 30 days. It's June the 30th, the last day, but it's all 30 days. My brother's the 19th, my cousin's the 20th. Oh, then my little niece is new into cancers. My grandbaby is a cancer. She July the 5th. We a week apart. It's cancer season. I'm ready to see the lightning bugs. We don't rain this money down on me. With our foreign policy, I just was speaking to you because you were an agent of that. Undefeated champions LLC. I like that. I like that. And I applaud you. The beef is with our foreign policy. And I just was speaking to you because you were an agent of that. Oh, oh, you talking to Tanita. You ain't talking to me. Yes, Tanithia, they make money. Phaedra, damn lawyer, a mortician, and every damn thing else. That's what I'm saying. You have to get as many belts up under your shirt as you can. This man is crazy, but they all got. Oh my goodness. Talithia Wood. Undertaker. You could I be the little lady who one of the little ladies work at the funeral home who pass out the little pamphlets and give you a good word. That's probably all I could do. Cause I'm telling y'all, I seen so much death in 2025, 2024, and 2025 with people I love. I don't want to go back in there. Tanithia, when you first go in there before they embalm them and stuff, oh my God, that's the hard part. Like we got there to see my little grandson, my little step grandson before they did anything to him, and it was I can still see it every time I say that. Just saying it to y'all, I can see it before they like embalm them and sew up. You know, say somebody pew you, and then it's the actual hoes and stuff. Like them good people too. Them good people too. Well, I don't know about all morticians and all people at the funeral home, but the ones that I know and I have met some good, caring people. And they always say, "What you scared of these people for? You better be scared of the living. They can't do nothing to you." I think it's a good name because God doesn't make failures; He creates champions. That's right. She's undefeated. That's the good thing about us. We can agree to disagree. Some people can't. They'll just kick your ass out. I would never. Matter of fact, let me do this. We can agree to disagree. That's what makes the chat chattable and debatable. Because if we can't talk about God and religion, I don't know what else we gonna talk about that really matters. You better know it. Jets. I don't know. People think I'm crazy because I got this YouTube family that I genuinely love. Like my cousins across town, especially him. Like he know your name, Jet. Tanithia, you're so welcome. You encourage me every day. I'll be seeing it. I'll be forgetting. I'll be like, okay, now when my family come in here, I'm gonna hit the thing. And we'll be done been talking and you know. Then they be saying you don't supposed to have all them mods. I think they said 5 to 1,000. And some people say that's too many. Yeah, I got about 10 now. So also that's 5 to 1,000. I got 4,000. So, but that's when your chat is really jumping. You know. Ooh, right. She said she don't debate, she elevate. Yeah. I don't know how to feel, y'all. I know once they set it off, then we have to go. Ryan, we have to go fight. We have to go fight. You know, so that's why. And I especially be thinking about the poor girls over there that don't win. Especially since I seen them little 18-year-old little girls. Now I'm telling you, it was like 4 or 5 of them, and they had missed their connecting flight. And they were so worried because, you know, if you ain't there on time, then you AWOL. So them babies was running. Like they get their ass together. As soon as the training and stuff started, they was running. They was like, no, we gotta call in, we gotta call this, we gotta do that. because they had missed their flights. And so, for me personally, if I agree with them going to war or not, once we're already in it, I'm worried about our people. You know, my prayers and stuff. If you, when I do post it in the community chat, and I've been trying to do it here and there, you know, I just try to say, you know, praying for humanity, or got a soldier in your family, show them some love or send them some. Because around what I'm trying to tell you, like as far as my family, from what I can get a clear understanding in, is my uncles went for the foundation part and to be able to come home and um I'm a little confused, but right, somebody got to do it. So I, my thing is, once they're over there and already fighting, I just pray for them and humanity, you know, as a whole. Because if we over, right, just by breathing, I'll be happy to wake up and be seen. I'll be happy to wake up and be seen and be able to see y'all and trying to. That's why I was like that today, trying to just be thankful. You know, you got to be thankful that I can, that I do have a place of my own. You know, just that I can sit outside and feel the fresh air. You know, so just being thankful and but as of now, I wouldn't want it. Like personally, I wouldn't want none of my kids. Yeah, she's awesome sauce. Um, I wouldn't want my kids to go. I wouldn't want none of them to enlist. I think things were different then. Vietnam and Desert Storm and all them wars and stuff came after they were already. But as of now, um, I wouldn't want any of them to go to the military. And my granddaughter was just finna go, but I wouldn't want her to go there because the government, allegedly, with all the corruption in the government and all this stuff with the space, and do they know if it's all this? I don't go. Find another way to get your generational wealth. So I see both points of view. I don't know, you know, Ryan is a brain, like a real brain to me. And he's been, that's why he was my moderator for a long time, because I see him see stuff for different walks of life. And we always debating about something. So y'all don't take it as he mean no harm, because he don't. He just is on that when it comes to the government and us, you know, them taking advantage of our people. But we all, a friend of mine, nephew just said, school. Right, right. Yeah, Tanika, it's a he. That's why he said what he said. He don't mean no debate, harm. We debate all the time. Me and him be debate or whoever in the chat. It can be about something. But he's really smart. He do some kind of computer technically and all that. He just against the people. You know, he feel like he said, they using us to go over there and do whatever they doing. But that's where I feel like it's not our faults because once they push the button and we got to go to war here, the troops got to go. You know, the people only want to protect us and protect our family and protect our land. You know, I feel like where the bullshit come in is the government and the people who run them because they know what they sending them people over there to do and take or whatever. You know, so I don't blame that on the soldiers once they're in it. Now, if you go and list now in 2026, right? That's right, Tanika. I see now, just from this conversation with us tonight, where they say, what some people be like, don't talk about. I only seen two say don't talk about God, but I see a lot of them say don't talk about God in religion because it always ends up in a debate, or they people always fall out behind it, or they mods might fall out behind it. But I just feel like that's why we don't have a niche. It's a no judge zone, and y'all be helping me. Um, I get a lot of information, and I learn a lot of stuff, and I know what I don't know somebody else does. So I learn more. Y'all, they say don't discuss it in there, but this hell, that's how I'm learning it. That's how I'm learning it. You see, I didn't know exactly what was going on with the scientists and all that, but one of them, either Jet or Ryan, was able to say, da 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 da. This, I don't know. That's my problem I'm going through now. I guess I'll be too inclined with learning what's going on here and what's going on in the world. Like I don't even watch TV and the news no more. I get everything literally from YouTube. That's right. That's right, Jay. I agree. The stuff is hidden from the people, and we don't know. We don't know what's going on. Johnny Bad has gone by. Y'all always giving me homework, because my daddy is over there messed up. I'm gonna let y'all see. Like I'm up there trying to talk to him about some money. He up there on the door, like, this the door. He like, it's in there. It's in there. I'm like, what's in there? He was like, the A1. The A1 is in there. Then I was like, oh shit. So I went over there because my sister's room is across from here. So then I went over there and I turned my sister's room door and she had the door locked. So I was like, your ass scared, ain't you? She was like, no, I ain't scared of daddy. He just be wondering all night or whatever. Yeah, Ryan, that's what I was doing. Looking for something to write that down. We probably can audio book it because y'all know I ain't reading all that. Yep, knowledge is the own powers that we can use against the darkness of the world. Thank you. Yes, I understand. That's why religion is spiritual. Well, y'all, guess what? We got to get along around here because we got to talk about that. I'm never gonna stop talking about God. I'm never gonna stop talking about God. I'm never gonna stop. If I make it to this to be on the show of the School of Greatness, I'm going up there and that's what I'm gonna tell them. I don't know what you heard and what you don't see. But I know what my God does for me and I know I might go low, okay? I'm talking about financial wise and stuff. But I never go zero. And if I do, it's only for a short time. And I'm a firm believer in bringing it from the inside out, and that dreams do come true. because I just watched one. Now last night, y'all, I had two dreams, right? I watched too much baddies because Rolly was chasing my grandbaby in one of them. So when I woke up, I said, wait a minute. I got to redirect these dreams because Rolly, I can't wait to see DTC. Rolly was chasing my grandbaby in my dream. And I was like, my little new grandbaby, Eden. And I was like, in the dream, I was like, we gotta find Eden. We gotta find Eden. Rolly got my grandbaby. Rolly got my grandbaby. And then I thought about it because they had made them memes like Rolly ate the kids or whatever. And I was like, where the fuck did they come from? So I woke up. I be having them hot flashes like now, y'all. It says mental pause. So I woke up and I let the window up and I said, but this, y'all, this is how I know. Don't think I'm crazy. This is how I know the power of our thoughts. So I was like, I let the window up and I was like, okay, now I'm really going to get this medicine because they said I need medicine. So I'm really going to get this medicine, or whatever, because I'm not making it through the night without 2, 3 hot flashes. And I said, okay, I'm finna go back to sleep, but I'm gonna redirect these dreams because I remembered it. I remember what the dream was. So I was like, okay, learning from me learning and watching on here the School of Greatness, I said, okay, I'm not going back there. I am going here. I'm going to this house, the same house that I'm showing y'all up here on my board. So I said, I'm going to this house. And I laid there for a few minutes and I concentrated on that house and what I want to be doing. And that's what I seen when I went back to sleep. So I know it's coming. And I know God's timing is not our timing. And I try to be a firm believer of practicing what I preach, guys. And my kids now believe that because one day my lights was gonna get cut off. They were still teenagers, and so one day my lights was gonna get cut off, and I was like, Lord, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this lights. They gonna turn the lights off, whatever, whatever, whatever. They didn't turn them off. Okay. Then the next day, when it was the time for somebody to come and turn them off, the person that came and turned them off was my sister-in-law's sister. So, okay, working for Duke Power. Came and turned the lights off. Got there, seen it was me. Went back there and put something on the light box on my Duke Power where couldn't tell that my lights was even on. Like, I ain't pay a light bill, I know, for like 5 years, y'all. No light bill, no cable bill. Oh, YT, that's even better. Cause yeah, Ryan, I let it stuff read to me. What, Tanithia? Yeah, y'all know I get to talking and be really talking to y'all like y'all in this room. I know I don't be looking at the comments. Oh my God, Tanithia. Yes, that's what I'm saying. God is good. And I never stop saying it. And I'm going to always give my story and my testimony. Like, just bringing me a long way from where I am now. And I'll be looking at so many people. Like, it's so many people that have that story and they don't be able to quit on their own and get in trouble or go to jail or whatever. Like, I really quit being a hustler on my own, you know? And some days I be thinking about relapsing real bad. I'm like, I dribbles in the court, baby. It's nothing. And when you're good to people, you know, a tiger never loses his stripes. I can always jump back in, but I quit that, you know? So you just gotta stand on business. You know, I would never dismiss you. And we all have to get to know each other's personalities and stuff. Like, I won't do that. We can fuss all we want to. If y'all was fussing, I won't care. You know, we voicing our opinion, like how we are. I will never want to not be me. You know, I just never want to not be me or not be able to be me. And or feel like I'm restrained from being me. Not even on here, but like in real life too. That's why y'all balls. And it's really hard, yet, because I know like, oh, YouTube can't strike me for saying that. I could hustle, you know. Nothing stop me. But then you get older, you start looking at it from another point of view, like, and like it with my mom, she got high all my life, so I didn't see any ignorance. Tanithia, wait a minute, that's don't jump me to this one. I just feel like both of y'all was voicing your opinions, and see, they try to say that it don't matter, but I do think age differences do matter. So just as well as they can learn from us, we can also learn from them. You know, so it ain't gotta be. Look, I'm gonna jump to my sister on this. Like Kay told me when we was going back and forth. I should be telling you. I mean, you should be telling me this because I'm the 37-year-old and you're the 50-year-old. But no, not always. We can learn from them just as well as they can learn from us. I learned so much from them. Ryan, Kay, my little daughter, Elite. I learned so much from them 30-year-old people. Ryan ain't number 34. He's just very wise and intelligent. I feel like he's, you know how they say in the hood, we say street smart and book smart. I feel like he's book smart and street smart. So, you know, and a little computer technically smart. So I learned stuff from them too. Yeah, Ryan's only 34, I think. So I learned stuff from them, and I take value in, you know, what they say. And I also know that they're younger than me. So I don't walk these shoes and learn. So some stuff that they might say and learn, they might have some more learning to do. I sure would. I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to have somebody else just told me, Rob, I can't wait till we can meet in person. Oh, DTC, you know, she in DC though. So that shouldn't be a hard task. You know, you could go to Maryland, DC, or whatever. You can go spend a day or whatever. Jet be driving constantly through here. Big B's, it's her birthday. That's the big one family. Last year, when she came to Charlotte for her little birthday and event and stuff, I went. We just have to go when they have. Okay. Tanithia, I'm sick of you. We got too much in common. That's the twins' birthday. That's my twins' birthday. 11/3, November the 3rd. They're Scorpios. What kind of Scorpio are you? Them Scorpios, baby, they'll sting you. They'll sting you. They gonna protect you. You a Pisces. Elite is a Pisces. Oh, that's what I got. I got my twins, cause they twins. It's two of them. They're Scorpios. Elite is a Pisces, and my oldest son is right on the border of Aquarius Pisces. Yes, Tanithia, you are. My kids are water sign. We are water. I'm a Cancer, and God gave me Pisces Scorpios. Two Scorpios and two Pisces. Well, one of them is borderline Pisces Aquarius, and they act like it. Everything I see go with their side. Them Scorpions, they really protective of me, but when we fall out, it hurt. It sting. Okay. Yep, your birthday twins. It sting. Um, Elite is a Pisces. She's really business minded, very bossy. Okay. She's very like focused on finances. When it comes to money, she is. What you thinking about, Jet? She's very like we know they already know, like my kids know Elite is the one gonna be always on the business stuff. Like she don't have a boutique, she don't have her own rented her own big like commercial building out. She don't went to hair school. She don't went to truck driving school, and she also don't went to the feds. Okay, yeah, that damn Elite is bad. So I feel like she just turning 34, 35. I give her 5 more years. She gonna be always straight. I don't even give her 5 more years. I feel like after this year, her 35, 36, she should be already straight, especially when we get what we got as far as business wise on track. Cause baby, Elite in her money's management. Okay. That be her issue. Cause she wanna do a lot. And she is a true older sibling like me. She have to help me with her siblings. She get mad and say, yeah, Elite did Fed time for money. Elite been getting money since she was fucking 17. Y'all, when them people knocked on my door and said, y'all, I've never been in trouble. Now, don't keep that in part of the story. I've never been in trouble. Okay? I hustled. I sold rugs for, from the time I was 18 till I had my granddaughter. I really stopped going hard. I want to say when Mackenzie was one. So I want to say to the time I was about 34, 35, I get my own pack. And I really stopped. When Mackenzie came, so when she had Elite, when she had Mackenzie, when Elite had Mackenzie, she was 17. A lot of money, rich, like Rick Ross. I made a lot of money because I'm very good to the people. And the people, when you good to the people, they good to you. And I think by, you talking about I made a lot of money, or Elite made a lot of money. Elite done made a lot of money. They said they bankrupt, they put, not Best Buy, what was the other one? They spent $1 million worth of credit. Just say that. They spent $1 million worth of credit. Um, they came and got everybody, y'all. When I tell y'all I thought I was going to the mental health for real, the feds came and got everybody. But of course, you know me, I ain't getting in no trouble. And no matter how bad or tempting the money would get, I would not go. Okay. So they took my baby, which is Elite. They took my sister. They took my sister-in-law. They took my brother-in-law. They took and two cousins. They took 6 family members. And I had to take Elite and my sister and turn them in to them. That was the worst thing in my life. Because I always tell them, like, I can beat anything and I can get you out of anything. But that's who I can't beat. And to know, that you can't go get your child or your baby sister like that was just so hard for me. That was just so hard for me. But yeah, they say they spent like $1 million, Chad. Yeah, that's what they did. And guess what? Elite had just went to go. So it was when Obama got. It was Obama. The year we got Obama. So Elite had just went to go vote. It was her first time ever vote. And they came and knocked on my door talking about the damn Secret Service. I said, who? Y'all got the wrong house. I said, y'all talking about the people who defend the president, who defend and take care of the president. They said, yes, ma'am. The fuck? Man, I was like, what the fuck these kids don't done? Yep, but we made it through. And I'm a bad mama. when it come down to talking and telling my story. I'm never ashamed. Y'all, that's how I got out of that, Tanithia. I went in there and I told that judge, I said I had her at 15. And the year I had her, that's the year that crack really hit. And my mom really got addicted to it. I said, so I done raised her as I done learned and grew. And I told that judge that, um, yeah, I had my baby at 15. So she been with me. And I felt like maybe some of that was my fault because, I didn't have all the finances and stuff. Here we go. Together. So she was in high school and they turned them on to a way to get money. So they was getting money. But when them people came and took my baby, I felt like if I had more money to do more for them, then they would have never got caught up and involved in trying to get money. So I got them in a car and they said I had to take them to Virginia and I drove them up there and that was the hardest thing for me. Like riding back, like taking my sister and my daughter up there turning them in to the federal government and not being able to do nothing about it. Cause they know we're coming. If it's coming to whoop ass, I'm gonna whoop ass. If it coming to bond them out, I'm gonna bond them out. If they're in the hospital, I'm coming. But that was one thing I couldn't do nothing about it, and that shit broke me. But they made it through. Both of them went and did they little 18 months and came out. And they ain't, my sister been working at her job ever since. Yeah, Drewski's an idiot. Now he on there on did the Paul man and all of that. Drewski is truly an idiot. But you know what? It won't be no more of that because I'm finna get the money. Okay? I'm finna get the money and I'm attending the school of greatness to take care of everybody. But I ain't finna line it. Don't be tempting people to go shoot at the gym. And I be seeing all the little people, they be like, Red Bull, you doing something, you got something, you doing something, you got something. We used to have that good shit. I be like, man, I don't do that no more. But it's very tempting. And they start looking at it like you destroying people's life. Oh, thank you, Tanithia. I know I shouldn't have been talking about that, but I had told y'all this, so I had to tell y'all why they went. And they went. They all went. What roller ring? What roller ring? Ryan, tell me, because I'm a little bit lost. But that's a hard thing, y'all. I got my son locked up. I got a son locked up now. They said he pow to me. My oldest one. He said he did. I don't think he did. Allegedly. But hopefully he'll be home soon because they can't. Ryan, what you started? What about the rink? I don't told him so many stories. The roller rink. What happened at the skating rink? That's what I'm saying. He been here for a while. You told me. Oh yes, I did. Them people in here. Y'all didn't have that. Y'all didn't have at the skating ring where y'all used to have dance battles at the end of the night. Thank you, Tanithia. I'm telling you, um, once they hear my story, Tanithia, they be like, I'm telling you, the lady said, yeah, he go $3,300. Go pay your bills, ma'am. Just and work on your channel. So that's why I was upset that I didn't stream all last week either because I know she saw that. And she told me, Rob, I'm gonna help you again. That's right, Jet. Free that innocent man. And I even felt bad about that because I was like, I be on their ass. And I had told them quit doing all that. And then you have to bust somebody's ass. You got to stand on what you said. And then he really had to do it. Allegedly, he didn't do that. But I just went so crazy. Y'all, guess what? I just went so crazy on the lawyer Friday, right? Because he hadn't called here. So I called him. Guess what I told him? I'm a really big content creator, okay? Because I'm going to get what's tomorrow, Tuesday. I'm going to give you to Tuesday to have me a new date for my son. If not, I'm putting your ass on TikTok and YouTube. And I'm going to tell the people not work with you. So I left that message with his secretary. That man was calling me back in an hour. Yes, ma'am, Miss Jatana, ma'am. This is what's going on with your son. Because that, he's not paid. I told him all that. You're not paid. So when they're not paid, but he's not a public defender. He's a private attorney. And they take cases when they out of public defenders. So he made sure he let me know that I'm not a public defender. I said, do you have my son's best interest at heart or do you work for the state? Because I feel like when you can't afford to pay them, they don't care. Yes, he always do. He do. We could be talking about something. I could be crying and he'll come in and say something about a celebrity. Well, Megan Thee Stallion, he did. He did say Clay was a cornball like months ago. And that will show you that anybody can cheat. Because y'all want to call Clay a cornball. I just thought he was like a regular guy. That didn't mean he had to be a cornball. But Elite said it and Ryan said it. Jet, you know. But hopefully we're going to get through that too. In what we in, 2026. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going to happen. But whatever it is, I'm good either way. The Baddie Diaries. That's a good name. Yeah, people get jealous, and I don't understand. I don't. But I think nobody. They didn't think I would make it this far, or they wouldn't think they didn't think I would have y'all. Yes, and have a little baby. Tell y'all a baddie story. Let me see. Oh, y'all, it was this man, right? This man had this car, right? In the car, it was one of them cars somebody had broke the ignition on it, so they used to have to crank it with the screwdriver, right? So the man was in there. My grandma used to run. She had a liquor house where they sold liquors, but they also played numbers in there. So the man was real drunk. He was just running around. He was trying to talk to all my girl cousins, or whatever, whatever. So I think he was supposed to take us to the store or something. Supposed to be taking us somewhere, honey. So he took us. He kept on. He went in the store and he got some, baby. He had came out. We had took the whole car. We was riding all night around Charlotte or whatever. But they went back and they told my grandma like they don't took that man car or whatever. We told her why. She didn't want to hear that. She still was on to bring that man car back or whatever. Baby, we took that car. We was all over Charlotte. We couldn't drive. We was wrecking and running into stuff. We didn't get on the highway. We stayed on the main street. So just in case, we did get in a bad accident or something, we was on the main street. But we all taught ourselves how to drive, and that's how. They used to be like, if you can get the car out the driveway, then we will get the rest of the way. Even with my mama car, she had this big old white Cadillac. Baby, if I could get it out the driveway because she had the fence. So I'd be like, I'm gonna roll it to the edge of the fence. I'm gonna put it in reverse, roll it to the edge of the fence, and then let my cousin, my same cousin, I was over there in her yard for her birthday like 2 weeks ago. I'll get it to the end of the fence, baby. We be gone in that car. Then one of my older cousins, she got jealous because we didn't want her old ass going hang with us. And then she started telling me. So my mama started hiding the keys. But even when she did hide the keys, it depends on if she been drinking or smoking some crack. We can still go in there and fish them keys out from under her ass and be pew gone. And that was like at 15. And I always drove with 2 feet. I still drive with 2 feet now. Yes, Jet. Still. That's why I know now. Well, I know Elite always said she was scared to steal the car. She never stole the car. And then she'll be like, well, now she'll be like, Mom, because it wasn't your car. You only had that little white car. Duck, which is my husband, had the good car. She was like, I would be scared to steal his car. And I was like, all teenagers steal their parents' car. But she never did. They never did. She's a good catch. Dang, Tanithia, I did not know that. I just this live has gave me some more insight on you. All I seen with you was God. Elite is 34. Elite is 34. And it's been like 4 years now since she went to prison. Yeah, that's why I said I couldn't go try to drive that truck because I will fuck up with these 2 feet. Elite went to driving school. Oh, thank you. Yes, Tanithia, she be on here sometime with me. She the oldest one. She the oldest one and she the littlest one. She my shortest child and she the oldest. She the one with the long locks. And she always in K Live. Even if I ain't there, like since that little happened, she love K. She be right over there. Like not last night, the night before that, Kay had a live and I didn't see it. I seen the one last night and I went in and I said, "Hey sister," and I put some hearts and I hit it and I left back out. But she had one the night before that I didn't get to see. Girl, I tried to go back and watch that damn live stream by myself for 3 some hours. I was studying messages in there. I said, "K, oh hell no. I can't do it like this no more. I can't watch this board as hell." I know she seen the messages this morning, but I still go and I like my sister stuff. I just don't be wanting to come over there because it feels so it be feeling different for me. And I don't be wanting to cause no confusion. But we was at Anna's and we had a ball yesterday. She nice till you smell the blood. I can imagine that. Especially now that I know she been in the army. But talking about she left and came back and all that, she really got my heart. Y'all, I got my little niece over there. She in a rehab now. We think somebody, I don't know what her mama think, but I think somebody would put something in her drink or her blunt, and it caused my niece to have a seizure. And they had to bring her back, and it attacked her. Something in her spine was trying to attack it, whatever was trying to attack it, and they had to bring her back. So just by Tanithia putting that in the chat, that um out it. I'm just even more. She even got more of my heart now. Yeah, Ryan is I don't know how we just clicked. And even once we found out that him and Elite and them was around the same age, they wise. Like they so wise to me. We got some young dumb bunnies, but if I see them and I feel like they wise like K. K only did 33 or something, 34. I don't know. Everybody's younger than me except for Trina and Sugar Pop. Me, Trina, and Miss Lavita. Everybody else is young, but I can relate to them and sit with them because them people got some old souls. Ryan, you been here. They left. In the whole year some change. You ain't going nowhere. I don't even worry about you. It's some people that I know won't turn. And they ain't going nowhere. I ain't give a damn about sit over here and don't say nothing. They love and support me. They'll sit right there with me. And I'm telling you, I was gonna call Kay earlier, especially when I got frustrated. But when I picked up that phone, I seen Coach Stormy sent me a badge, and she be seeing that I was gonna, but I'm gonna do it without selling no products. Now I'm gonna get some pharmacy, but I'm gonna get it for myself. I that's not. They try to say she only respond and she only help and send words of encouragement to people that are paying her and stuff. That's not true. I've never paid one dime. Yes, thank you, Tanithia. We up at 1 o'clock like K on here. I appreciate y'all. Cause I was gonna play the game and I wasn't gonna say nothing. It was muted. But I seen Jet say something, so I messaged him back. I just gonna leave it muted and play them games. Them the kiddiest games, but as far as you go up in the levels, baby, it get difficulty. But they're giving you a way to they're giving you a way. If ain't nobody on there now, you can get on there and play one of them games and get your time. So there's no excuse. Tanithia, you in Vegas. Look at that. Look at God. So this the tea I got today. So Mary gonna be in Vegas for Mother's Day weekend, right? We've been trying to get to Vegas for 2 summers in a row. Me and Anita Rebel. What you hear about the MJ movie so far? Don't play with me. Where it said? I don't know why y'all playing. I'm sitting up here waiting right now. They supposed to took me. My little niece swear she had 2 tickets left yesterday, enough for her friend. Don't play with me, Jet. I had to wash my glove. 2 tickets. No, well, first I asked Elite. I asked my husband. I'm like, can somebody please go take me to see the Michael Jackson movie because it's big for us right now on YouTube. Nobody would ever take me. So then my niece said her friend gave us some tickets. She haven't used them yet. Look, baby, look, I'm ready. Don't think y'all know me. How y'all know I was getting ready? I'll be there by the weekend. I haven't heard nothing. I'm gonna have to go. That's what I'm saying. Them Max, my family, the Max that's on here. They went, and she went about. I'm ready. I had to wash it because the white bar was a little bit dirty. So I just washed it. I had to lay it on heater. I'm ready. I'm gonna put on my black pants and my black and white Theo shirt and my glittery hat, and I'm gonna put on my curly wig. You already know I was ready. I don't know who y'all playing with. Been loving MJ since I was 3. Yes, Tanithia. I'm okay. So I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow. See, that's what I'm saying. It's my finances, and the day that's she was on there crunching numbers. Okay, we can go to Vegas. We can stay for 3 days. We can see Mary today. And I was like, Mary, but Mary coming here. So while we was on the phone, she jumped off and went and looked at the date, but the date for here wasn't showing. But when she was talking on the interview, she said she added a few days, and Charlotte was one of them. But the tickets went up there on the pay, whatever, Paymaster, whatever you paid. The tickets went on there because she went and looked. And that's the last one that she was seeing is Vegas. The last one I think they got for Vegas, she said it was like September something. But the one she was wanting to go to was like Mother's Day, and that's gonna be in a couple of weeks. Yeah, y'all besties now. Go on over there and subscribe, Ryan, so you can get some good affirmations and stuff through the day. I so enjoyed y'all and appreciate y'all for coming because I wasn't gonna talk. Oh, yep, Tanithia, I'm sure gonna let you know because they trying to get there. Don't threaten you with a good time. Yeah, she got to start going more live too. That's what I'm saying. I see her. I mostly get her community posts and shorts because my bill is on. So for the people I be looking for, my bill is on. I know y'all probably don't watch them because KB like they ghetto. But y'all know I love Tommy and Shamar, right? Like on a personal level. Like when Shamar was in Charlotte, he done went to school with them kids. I've been following Shamar since they had what's that is? Well, I wasn't personally because I never had that stuff, but that dub smash and all that stuff when my kids first found out about that stuff. So I've been so happy for Shamar. I was over there watching them argue. Okay, send me the message to Nithya, then I can send you my phone number because that's how me and Kay had to do. I had to get her number. That's what she said. Hell, for you to look, I got my personal number. Well, I think Anna all them. I was gonna call her today. I'm gonna call her tomorrow. She back working, and she would have said, "Well, get your ass on live then." But Tanika, she been with Trapper. Yeah, and she looked like an Amazon goddess, Ryan. Go on over there. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Baby, I miss being a trapper. Okay? But everything changes with time. Yes, yes, yes. The mind, she got some eyes on her that's a draw you right in. A queen. A queen, baby. You know, we see some characters around here on this YouTube, man. That's why I said Kate must have picked out a pretty sisters. If you weren't pretty, you could be her sister. I don't like that though. I gotta call my sister. I ain't talking to I haven't talked to neither one of my sisters. And last night was the first night me and Kay was in Anna Live because they hadn't been here. Anna hadn't been here, and I love Anna like she got the other half of my heart. Like Anna don't fold, and nobody can't make her decision and stuff for her. If she feel like I feel like if Anna feel like Rebel upset today or she going to the left or whatever, it's like the way she do it. She gonna be like Rebel, or she'll be like, what she be calling me? It's just her aura. And even when, yeah, yeah, even when I thought or whatever, she might fold a bit and she don't. She's still on business. Like, I'm me, my own personal person. We got our own relationship. Like, I fool with Anna. She always make me feel love. Even when I came in last night for a minute, and I typed it in there. I was like, hey, I'm just coming to hit the live. I mean, hit the like button and say hi. And I'm getting out. I seen Anna because, you know, she's still in blue. They don't turn me. I ain't blue no more on K's. But I won't kick her out of mine ever. Nothing. My phone number. She got everything. Ain't nothing. Anna was the first one. Rebel. And she had the little firebomb up there. And I said, hey, Anna. And I just left back out because I don't want to be rude and over there arguing with them. And I know them people over there, Jet. And when I see them, it's gonna Yeah, we love Honor. It's gonna run my blood pressure up. I'm telling y'all. Y'all know ain't no shame in my game soon. I wonder why she kept on popping up on my thing, and that's because I was subscribed. So I actually subscribed, but once I seen it and it came on there, man, I went on there and gave them so much hell. Called them the hot chili pepper. Till I come to my what she was saying. And she seen it too, and she still. You know what I noticed? You was there, and she still went kick me out. But you want to know? I don't know how tall she is. She taller than me, from what I can see. I don't know. She got to answer that. You notice, yes. So look, so this what happened, Jen. I was strolling, and I seen it on there. That's why. Cause when I was cool, she 5'5". Oh, okay. When I kept on being like, why the fuck I keep seeing her? This gotta be the devil. That's why I was subscribed and my notifications on. So I kept on seeing the broken Barbie. So the day I was already in my feelings, I kept on seeing that shit come on my phone. I don't hit that little live stream. I said, so I watched for a minute, and there she go. Come to my after dark channel in the hot chili peppers and stuff. I said, you broken down, Bobby. You broken down, hoe. You over here. I can't help it, yeah. I'm gonna get past it now. You wanna know why I'm gonna get past it? Because I unsubscribed. So I want to see your fucking face. I was wondering, it was like a tip for me. I'm like, why the fuck do she keep coming up on my stuff? Ooh, Tanika, I don't mean to do all that cussing. You know, when I be talking to Jed, I be cussing. Doing all that. Why does she keep coming up? And that's why. Even though after that altercation, that's what I'm saying. They unsubscribe and mute and block and take people mod and all that. I had did none of that. So I'm like, why the hell is she still coming up? And that's why, because I was subscribed to her channel. So once I seen her on there today, yeah, you caused me a problem with my sister. So it's up and it's stuck. Yeah, but I still try to be respectful. Tanithia, that's what got me in trouble that night. And I had a drink, baby. It was triggering me. I went through the roof. So ever since then, and this is it. This the thing too. This the reason I got a problem because I know women, and I feel like they, like I said, they youngest, they 30s. So what we might see as an older an adult female, the younger females might not see it. They got to get to see this kind of cattiness that we'll see. But I'm glad you seen it, so that therefore you know you can tell the rest of the family know like Rebel don't be playing, she be dead serious. Yeah, she ain't gonna just say it over here. Oh Lord. What's neat? Yeah, you handled it. Um, yeah, that was the main reason, Jet. Cause yeah, you don't ran my blood pressure up. We got me and my sister barely communicating. Yeah, I got sister problems with my real life sister and my YouTube sister. I'm like that. Yeah, that's so sweet. Yeah, I don't play. I know Cody be saying the same thing like that. Damn rebel. I said, hey Cody girl. Then something said stop. After I had said broken Barbie about 5 times, something said stop. I gave a damn. I kept on. I put it on there all the way till she went out. Wait a guess what I said to myself? Way to run a hoe off a live stream, rebel. She said, oh, well, I've been here for a while now. I'ma go. Yeah, you better. You better play with me. I don't bite my tongue. Kay probably don't even know that. But if she be over there, she probably seen it like, man, you should have never bothered my sister. Then we was over there in at the red room. Y'all know red room. Do the chat. Soon as you see me, say please be polite in the. Now you know that's gonna trigger me. Why would you wait the I comment and then say please be polite? Oh, thank you, Tanithia. No, that was my nephew. Well, yeah, my sister's son. Um, It's his first baby. DJ having his first baby. It was his baby shower. And I told him that. I said, go on there and tell them people, thank you. Y'all got like, I think when he was rubbing her feet, got like 20,000 views on that short. And his baby shower did like 10,000 views. So the numbers weren't too bad. It's just shorts. I got to get on here and scream. I'm getting on here. Y'all really helped me tonight because we don't been on here for, say, 142. I appreciate it. That's what my sister do. That's why I'm calling her and asking tomorrow whether she want me or not. I didn't want to see it in the chat. And I know she seen that I was back on there. I was watching the videos last night. But that's too long, y'all. If you ever go back and watch them damn live streams where we don't sit on there for 2-3 hours and you just try to go watch it back as a video, oh my lord, it was too long. Then you be commenting in the live stream like it's the real live stream. I was like, oh lord, we gotta go. I don't know if she watched it all, but I got the hell off of there. I said, "Okay, this taking too damn long." I know she seen the messages. I'm finna go. She probably in her head. I know she can't do nothing but laugh. I know she be like, "This motherfucker right here just crazy." No, I'm nosy. I be wanting to know everything. And I wanted to know if the broken Barbie was over there telling my sister I've been trolling her every day because I have. God forgive me. That's why I stopped today because I was like, man, leave the girl alone. It's your fault you see it. I didn't know why I kept saying it. It's your fault you ain't unsubscribe. That's what I'm saying. I be so loyal. I never even thought like, you don't like her no more. Y'all don't like each other. Ain't like they unsubscribe or unmod you. So why you didn't even go unsubscribe? I didn't. So when you came down there, you and Cody was gonna get the business. Especially him. He don't even say nothing back because I be calling him Cody girl. What's up, Cody girl? Y'all did it. Y'all try to. Oh, that's what I was telling y'all. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to Tommy tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to go over there on that panel because now I heard Tommy tonight. He said he not showing nobody his march chart. So Alvo allegedly went on there and made a confession. He did a confession, and he said he found out that he was HIV positive, and so Alvo dated Tommy first, and then when Tommy and Shamar fell out, Alvo started dating Shamar. And then one of their other friends out of town. Like Albert went with like three of them, but he said his heart couldn't take it no more, so he went on YouTube. But he might have did it on TikTok. Wherever he did it at, he wherever he did it at, he put it on here too. Like so, if you know how they might tell their story on Instagram, but then they record it and put it on YouTube. So that's how Albo did. He said, he could. I guess he couldn't take his conscience couldn't take hiding that from people anymore, and he didn't want to be ashamed of it. So he went on there and he told the people about his illness or whatever. So that made Shayla. Shayla, where you come from now? We were after we been here all this time. Here you come. I don't said y'all name. I said our little baby Shayla. My little baby Shayla. She the youngest one. Oh, blessings for that. Tanithia, we got some of that going on too. My cousin, who I'm telling you, want to come to Vegas. My uncle Paul, he had a stroke last month, so she having to take care of him and move him. He gonna get his feeling stuff back. It wasn't as bad when it's gone, but right now, he got to get used to that. Shayla, where you been? What you was doing? You just woke up, girl. We been out here doing all kind of stuff, praying and crying. Your auntie was here. That's right, Tanithia, and I believe Jet when you gotta when them old people been good to you when your parents No, they dead in there too. That's why. Well, it might be. Yeah, I was gonna say it might be strong enough for you, but it ain't strong enough for my massager. That's why I was in here. Couldn't go to sleep, man. Like, oh, you might get legit. And I meant to get me some batteries when I went, and I ain't getting none. The daughter is the mama. Yep, the daughter is mama. In these days and times, Talithia, that's right. You mama. Cause I'm showing my mama and my daddies. Well, my sister his mama right now, cause she over there with him. But I'm my mama every day. She be like, girl, who's the mama? Me. I'm the mama. Cause you will act like it. What Shayla say? She just woke up. Nithya. What happened, Shayla? You good? Oh Lord, Shayla, you lost it and went off on who? The trolls? Over a post. Oh Lord, Shayla, you got to build up your tough skin. Now what you be telling me? But I see the other day we was on there. I gotta blow my nose. Y'all don't have me crying. The other day, Shayla, what they said to us, Shayla cussing. She cussed them out without cussing. I forgot what they asked us. Then Miss Lafita came in there like, oh, Lord have mercy, don't you be rubbing off on Shayla Rebel. They asked, oh no, they called Shayla uneducated. What the hell they do that for? I ain't never see them get that upset. She said, well, I don't want to kick you out. Tired of being teenager about being out here and me. Lord, baby. People take advantage of good people. They do. You never know until you know how old people say, well, you ain't number 18, Shayla. The old people say you never miss your water to the well when it's dry. So you keep on being the best person you can be. Oh, that's so rude. Kay would have said, how rude. I know you ain't blowing your nose in there. In the middle of the live stream. And I was thinking about her. I miss my sister. I promise you I'm calling her tomorrow. She said, well, I had that damn camera on. And it wasn't nobody on there. So y'all know how I had to clock it up that night. I had the camera on. I had walked up to do something. Then that was in my live stream talking about, hey, lamp. This is such a career killer. I miss her. I know y'all be telling because I think about her. She pop up in every damn part of my live stream. You're good. Get over there and slap somebody. So you better not slap nobody. I don't do nothing, so I. Huh? Shayla, and you live at home with your parents. He trying to find Tanithia. That is funny to me. Well, if I have to say no, so. Shayla, because I see you doing a lot. I be seeing you cleaning up, cooking, babysitting. But regardless, as you get older, you don't want to be um, taken advantage of, baby. I can't really say nothing because you never know people's household and parents and stuff and what they going through. But I know from what you let us see, you're a sweet baby, and I always see you like, well, I gotta clean up, or we cooked this or we did that, or working in the garage and stuff, and you tell me about your uncle and your parents and stuff. I don't know, I'm a parent. Sometimes parents could just be assholes. Yeah, and you getting older, so it's gonna be up to you whether you stay home or whether you go. But you finna be this big content creator. You making so much money from TikTok and YouTube. You probably gonna be in your own little place very soon anyway. You getting so big around this world. You got people all over the world. In a few minutes, you gonna be gone from them parents anyway. You gonna have to go back and check on them and take care of them, unless you got to take somebody with you. But you're a real big papa YouTuber right now. And like Tanika told me every time, or was that might have been Sugar Pop. She probably sleep by now, but Lafita was in here and she stayed for a minute, Shayla, and like she always tell us, when it get hard, we know something else good finna happen. And if I didn't see that over and over and over and over in my 50 years, I wouldn't agree with it. That's right. She got a lot of time to go. By the time she get where I'm at, baby, she gonna be super, super rich. So that mean I'm gonna be about 70. Yeah, I'm gonna be about 70. And I'm gonna be saying, hey, Shayla, I don't give a damn where you live at in this country. You better wire me some money or something. Yeah. She gonna be real big. I keep telling her that. Yep, your channel already prospering. I see it. Every time you go live, you at least get one or two people, and you going live more. See, this our thing is we gotta get times. I know you and Miss Lafita gonna come on more earlier in the daytime. It can't end at night. But I got other people like, oh, I'm a mod for Stash just made me a mod, so I'm a mod for Stash. I'm a mod for Oz. Um, some new people just made me moderators. Shayla, that girl said I had to fight all my life for 18 years. You sound like elite. I be like, girl, you ain't been here. You had to fight all your life. But I understand, baby. You just keep pressing. We all trying to be the best we can be and not getting discouraged. I just know by the time you get And it ain't even gonna take that long. In 2 more years, you're gonna be straight. You got all of us. We pushing you. You pressing yourself. You know what they said. My family didn't support me, so God sent me strangers, and I made a new family. Ain't no different from all of us. We all have stuff going on. We all trying to reach a certain space here. No, Hoppo. Hoppo, who that woman? And we gonna make it, baby. You much younger than me. I know. This ain't what I think. I know how good you gonna be doing by the time you hit 2027. And then on. They gonna wish they ain't did that, Shayla. You just be the best person you can be. And even when your parents get aggravated or whatever, get the hell out the way. Go turn your stream on. I promise you, are they are. This is where I'm at now, Shayla. Like, good or bad. I keep telling y'all, I just told you this. Me and you, that was me and you and Elite. I just told you this. Like, this too shall pass. It's gonna be okay. Either way, it's gonna be okay. You see what I'm saying? If if it goes our way or it don't go our way, it's still gonna be okay. God still got us here. He still haven't took us. We still here. So I try to look at it through the good or the bad right now. Like today sitting here. That's why I feel like I'm just due. I be just due for another reward that he drops on me because that's where I'm at now. If I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. I'm not pushing nothing, forcing nothing. You just be grateful and thankful where you are. I was telling Tanithia and Sugar Pop that earlier, just thankful for being seen. Just thankful for being able to see the birds, to feel the air. So if we focus on that, being thankful for whatever he gives us, he's just to keep his words and open up the windows and pour out a blessing that we cannot hold. Unbelievable blessings. And I'm just a firm believer that, I feel like people can believe me or not, but I know it'll drop out the sky. I know he'll send it through somebody to send it to you, so don't even worry about it, baby. Parents or no parents, you always got to be there for them because they're your parents. I've been hurt so bad emotionally and it's mentally all my life. I mean, I've been through some stuff in my life, you know, oh shit, all my life, and I've been hurt and I've been happy. And baby, you only 18. You gonna have some good happy days. You gonna be successful. You're gonna be a mother. You got a whole life ahead of you to look ahead, forward to. And how smart and wise you are now, and you already starting on your stuff, you're gonna be very successful. They gonna eat their words. That's right. They need to. They won't even give me a check. But that's my fault. Cause guess what? You two wouldn't do that. That's what I learned from Big B's too. You gotta work on that too, Ryan. We gotta work on that too. But being live streaming helps you. Gotta work on what do you call it? Your grammar and how you talk and how your words flow consistently. Or you gotta be doing something. You gotta your comment, you gotta have engagement or you gotta be doing something. That's right, Shayla. They gonna eat every word. I just told my cousin yesterday, and I ain't even call her all day today. Um, the best revenge for anybody, I don't care if it's who it is success. Especially when it's something that they thought that you weren't gonna make it in. Parents or no parents. And keeping the belief in yourself. Because that's something I have to do. You know? I have to keep the belief in myself. Today I was like, I need to light my cigarette. I was like, oh my God, this shit getting on my nerves. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna get up and do it. I'm not doing that. But then I thought about Allison. You know, this lady gave me $3,300 and paid my bills up. I'm just now finna have a bill when this month comes. I cannot get on here because it's people who believe in me. Even when I don't believe in myself, even when I'm rattling, when I don't got nothing to talk about, you know, they like them shorts are good. Your shorts be motivating. Your shorts be this. Them shorts ain't gonna get me no change. Oh, you got that. It's already done. I can see that, Shayla. That's why I said by next year. You said by the time you're 21, you might go before then. You might be gone by 20. You're 18, 19, 20. Yeah, ain't gonna be successful. Ain't gonna have a big bank account and all of this stuff. And selling your products. You're supposed to be getting ready to sell lip glosses. And what else did we talk about? Lip glosses and something else we talked about. Because you already selling stuff on Depop. Yeah, so you keep going with all of your stuff. Yes, main thing is to save it, baby, because I promise you, well, that was shit. We finna be there again. Like in last September, I had like $12,000 saved up in the savings that I was not touching. Soon as shit get wrong, you want to be Captain Saver, and that shit gone, 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 gone. You gotta have good money management. And that's something I did not have. Cause my mama don't got good money management. Man, we shop up the shop. Shop just the shop. So, especially with me, I gotta get my stuff together because I don't know which way I'm going. I don't know if I want to go in another apartment by myself, go in the house with the kids. So Shayla, I understand everybody got stuff going on. But I'm letting it be known very loud and clear to y'all and anybody else listening. I'm not giving up my stuff, and I don't know what's going on. So hell, you ain't by yourself. All I know is God gonna take care of me because He always do, and He don't tell me when, why, or how, but it seems to happen. Damn, now where my glasses at now? That too, y'all. I got these little Fendi frames. They was my mama's. The people talking about $300 just to switch the damn. Huh. That's what I'm telling y'all. So, and I was thinking about just giving up, going back to work, or going back to hustling, because I can hustle and still keep my channel. Which you can work and still keep your channel, but it won't be the same. I'm used to picking up my phone, jumping on here in the last year or so, doing my shorts and stuff when you want to. When you going to work to a 9 to 5 job, you got to work around that too. Does she have a marketable product? She has lip gloss. I told her to start off with lip gloss and perfumes because I feel like she buy a lot of body sprays and perfumes and stuff. And so what I'm noticing is with Bath and Body Works and stuff, some of that stuff go out like that. The one that got the numbers on it, my daughter love them. She can resell that stuff because they have to wait for them to restock and all that stuff back up, Shayla. But if you got this stuff already on hand, oh, Shayla, you supposed to be looking at the Amazon store for both of us. I gotta get stuff to make the lip gloss, and I'm finna start an Etsy shop. Yeah, see, that's another thing. So that's why I'm gonna be. I gotta connect with Ryan. He gonna be second in charge because I need to get that stuff done, and they not, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm gonna get Victoria over here, so the part that I can't do, she can help me with, because Christina, you still here? Hello, my beautiful sister. Namaste, namaste. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. All the boys that follow me, they chase me through the school. That's what she better be selling. Put them on there. Lips by Shayla. Yeah, I already told her I'm about lip gloss too. Yep. But y'all, I see that. So marketing, I would take marketing if I could go back, because like all of that has something to do with marketing. Whether you start your storefront on Etsy, Shopify, an Amazon storefront, any of those things, I'm from what I'm saying, you gotta know something about marketing. But once you get it, an Amazon storefront and internet, it's making its own money. It's making money while you sleep. Your lip gloss is still selling while you sleep. So I'ma get it. I'm sure finna be contacting them and getting my stuff done. I would have been had it. I can't figure out how to set it up, but Ryan said he gonna help me. Your guardian. Christina, I will be over there if you are there in the morning. I seen your live stream today. You know I commented and liked it. She is so beautiful to me. That's right, Shayla. They kept on. That's right. She right. You gotta be quiet. And with me, I'm an open book so bad. But now, even the few females that I talk to, I'm not telling them my stuff. I told y'all because y'all on here. Y'all know who Lewis House is. And I told Elite and my mama. And that's it. You won't be praying on me. You won't be praying against me. Don't let them pick her. Don't let them pick her. And I had somebody say that to me today. I got dreams and I want to be able to sit back and work on my stuff too. And I see people making it from this content. Quiet money, that's right. I see people making it from this content creating world too. But I can remember talking to this same person a while back and they was like brushing my stuff off. But now y'all gotta ask me. So don't tell them nothing. Them be the main discouraging ones, the ones right there close to you. I don't tell them that. And my baby girl, I just watched her get a contract for somebody today or yesterday, and they sent her 5 wigs. And before you get paid, you gotta do their promo for each wig. You know they gotta be able to see. You gotta tag them, do their promo. But that's $1,500 from wearing 3 weeks. I mean 5 wigs. She gotta wear them 5 wigs in the 30-day period though. Babe, I might check my wig in the morning and night anyway. That's right, Ryan. That too though. Like, cause I don't do none of that. So Shayla, you don't like we straight on here being ourselves. Like even if you doing nails, makeup, something. You got to be able to hold your audience. You know, you got to be able to hold your audience. And I know I ramble and get tongue tied and all of that, but what I learned is the more you do it, the better you'll get as to talking to people. Yeah, that's pretty popular. People be stuck at 50. Look at my baby over there stuck. He like, if I don't hurry up and get to 50, I can't stream, mama. So it's discouraging her. But I do. Guess what I told her? Didn't all the rest of your stuff start off like that? So don't even worry about that. I was told that the 581 people on YouTube I wasn't popular. And then everybody that you deal with might not be in your chat at all times. That's just like me. I might have 4 people in the chat. Yeah, that's a lot of subs. I don't understand. I don't know how they don't understand how hard it is to get even to 50. So I think that's doing amazing to have 589 subs. This ain't Facebook. This ain't Instagram. This ain't none of that. Like the people have to subscribe to you, you know? So I think that's good, y'all. I think that's amazing. From one small creator to another one, you will get there. And do them remakes because the remakes, the ones that's like, I only got 12 views today. Do those because a lot of people go watch those and then they redo them and shit. Even if they don't watch it, if they click it, you still getting the view. So I've been doing them too. Even though I try to do, I do my remakes with like Coach Stormy and Lewis Howes and some of my sisters or whatever. I've been trying to do the funny ones over because they gonna bring you some traction. So Tanithia, like the ones with I do, yeah, like the ones that I know you ain't gonna do the ones with cursing, but like the ones that's talking about the Lord and stuff. People go watch that. So just constantly do them. I do like 4 remix today. Or I try to mix mine up. If I do I do 4 remix. I do 4 cap cuts. I do 4 TikTok shorts all in one day. So I got I'm hashtag this, that, all of it. It's all over the place. But I don't get there. And I'm almost at my 45 mark. And what I do is I count by each 100. So I push all of that back. So like now I'm saying I got 75 subscribers. I need 25 to close that 100 off. That's how I try to look at it, and go. And that's with shorts, guys. So I definitely know with them streams and them remakes, we can make it. And we shall prevail. We shall prevail. And then it ain't the messiness. That's what I was telling K Baby. If I was messy, you know how far I'd be. Because it's going down right now. They got a lot of stuff going on as far as the celebrity gossip and the YouTube gossip. The YouTubers have problems with each other. And I ain't want to be one of them. So it ain't no different than the rappers, the comedians, the actors. Everybody got a beef. The YouTubers got a beef. Which is crazy because this is definitely enough YouTube money for everybody. Oh yeah, Ryan, we finna get it done. But you can't just be helping everybody for free now. You better get some money out of it. But our moderator family, we can help each other. So the mod, I'm gonna remake them. I'm gonna go remake Shayla and Tanithia. Cause that shows them to more people on my platform. Oh yes, I love the praise dances and the mimes. Honey, I'll be on here copy you because Tanika, you know what I think about the praise dancers and the mime dancers? I think it's more intimate. It take me back to the story of David in the Psalms. In Psalms, God wanted them to honor him with their singing and their dancing. And it just gives me so much feeling like emotion when I see them like that. Oh wow, yeah. See, I don't have TikTok, so TikTok, um, I don't have them. So that's what I'm saying. If I had more than one, that's what Ryan was saying earlier. If you have more than one platform, and my cousin just told me that the max, and they like almost they finna hit 2,000 subscribers. I mean 200,000 subscribers. Um, damn, what else would I say? Oh yeah, so that's what she was telling me. So she between her TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, she sent everybody to her YouTube. Yes, you did. You did. And then Shayla, that's a problem too. So some of them playlists, when they say no copyrighted music, they still have a song or two in there that's copyrighted. I seen it too. And on there they give you a whole bunch of um Twitch got a whole bunch of perks like from the celebrity community. I see that they go on there and they'll help you. I seen that too, Talithia, but they said because I was like, okay, when my son get home, now the song that I've been using, she is one of my daughter's friends, and she rap and she do nails. Her stuff is not copyrighted, so I've been using T song to play just to have some music. And I seen the thing where it said to use the AI generate to write your own song, but they saying you got to pay for it. But then they say it's one you're not. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. But what's his name? Trini, who be making the songs or whatever. Anna. Anna introduced me to. So Trini will make you three songs. So you have to first you got to pay the membership. Yeah, he said pay the membership and he'll make you three songs. Me too, Ryan. We only on YouTube, but that's just for to June. Yeah, cause that's helping them. That's really helping them. But I feel like I got enough people now, so Shayla, you on both. Yeah, so you have to send them from one to other. When you get new subscribers that come in your live stream over here, you gotta send them over there. And when they come over there, you gotta send them over there. Yep. But everybody's saying that right now too. They saying YouTube check is the best check when you getting a good one. I just seen Tommy show. He scratched everything out, but he had made $3,000. His check from YouTube was $3,000. He had a check from TikTok for like 1,300, and then a check from Snapchat. Yeah. So that's the best way. Streaming. But what you gonna talk about every day? You gotta get on there and talk about the ghetto gossip. Especially if you get on, well, ain't really just the celebrity gossip. You can talk about the world news and stuff with all we got going on now. So it should be some topics. And then Shayla, you said they said that's not popular if you only got 500 and something subscribers. That's not true. I got 4,000 and something subscribers, and you still, I'm still don't not where I want to be. So that's not true about being popular, because everybody know us, but it's a lot of people that don't. This is a big platform. Well, Rain, I think she been over here. We take up a lot of time on YouTube because she a moderator for a couple of people. I don't know. I know me and Miss Lafita. I don't know if she's a mod for Kay. Like they take up a lot of time just for that because I know if like for me, for the people I moderate for, I'm gonna go and engage in the chat like the whole time and keep my people chat going and funny and whatever. So this stuff take a lot of time, and it take a lot of time to get your name out there and meet people. And but I promise you, the more yeah, you're a mom for many of people. People see you like that too. I'm not for many of people, but I am for. I'm a mom for like 7 people, and it take time. I think he talking to me, Shayla, because he said her shorts are not hers. That's why I'm pushing her to go live on YouTube and make it happen here. Yeah, he's talking to me. Yeah, that's it. That's it. My streaming. That's the only thing I gotta get better now in the videos. So like I got some videos now, and because they actually did some of the stuff did come from TikTok, but I want to discuss them and add the videos in. So I'm gonna do that this week and get them out there. I'm gonna push out everything in my phone and start fresh. Yeah, I think he talking about the TikToks. Yep, right. Yep. And that's what Kay fussed at me about. She be like, ah, girl, the people want to see your face. Yeah, Tanithia, we have to. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that stopped me is getting on here streaming it. And I know it's just the devil because you don't even gotta have your camera on. And I still won't. So yeah, they nosy, Shayla. You're right. They like live streams more than anything else. Yeah, you'll get over it. Especially when you got your people in your corner. Like really them. Jed and Ryan and Kay, DTC. Yeah, they stayed on me because I went streaming. I went live streaming. I'd be like, hell no, they looking at your teeth. They look dead in your mouth. And Miss Lippy to be like, girl, ain't nobody worried about that. Everybody got their flaws. Yeah, Tanithia. Yep. That's exactly right. Oh yeah, I am Ryan. I am. I am making you. So what you have CEO, co-CEO. It is, Jet, and it's discouraging. And if you're really a realistic person, you gon' like Miss Lafita said, however the person feel, that's what you gonna get. Ain't nothing else. Like I just told the teachers at my grandbaby school, you still have a real life. So when you come to work, you gotta cut that off, cause if not, your real life is going to leak into your work life, and then the kids get the backlash. They get cause that's your real life. So that's sort of like it is with me. Well, if I'm laughing on that day, then y'all get that. If I'm crying, I might go from laughing to crying. But I know y'all know me because y'all don't stuck with me. And some of the stuff that y'all say in the comments, like I'm like, shit, they know me like everybody else know me. Like y'all know me. And especially you, Jed. I don't give a damn which lie we in. It could be Atlas, K, Sue. Jed, come like, they got that damn Rebel. And Rebel, I told. Oh, so I was telling Elite. So I said, Rebel, I said, Jet said, Rebel, you a gangster. And I said, my brother always saying that to me. And she was like, my brother, like, for years, my little brother always tell me I'm the coolest person, but he always be like, sister, you a gangster. Or if I got my hat on or my hat flipped to the back or got one of my big hats on, my brother be like, ooh, you so gangster. Your origin so gangster. And my baby was telling me last night, I said, Jet be saying that too. And she was like, but mom, I was like, so is that because do they mean like ghetto or harder? And she was like, no, ma, I would actually take that as a compliment. She was like, they don't mean gangster like, in a bad way. They mean like real OG, don't take no. I'm like, because the only other person say that is my brother. Yep, Shayla, and guess what? I ain't want to say too much. I let you keep going because of what happened over there in that live stream with Kay. And another reason, but I seen it. And I came in on the end. But Miss Lafita didn't know that I came in on the end. So she was like, Shayla, you going to a little bit to the left, ain't you? And I didn't want it to be like I had no influence because I forgot what I said. But I was going to kick the person out of there. But shit, you was getting them on them yourself. So I didn't have to. And I was like, oh shit. They don't, whoever said that uneducated, when they said something about being uneducated, and you was going off on their ass. So when I came in, you was already going off on them. And so I said something, and I was going to kick him out. But then Miss Lafita came in. Yes. And she was like, now, Shayla, because you had got upset, so you was popping off. And I was like, oh, Lord, they going to say I'm rubbing off on Shayla. But there, yeah, you did. I didn't want to have no pause. So I sat back and I ain't say that because Miss Lafita was like, oh, Shayla, now you going to look to the other side. I said, I don't want them to say it's my fault, but you have to defend yourself. What you gonna do? I mean, we tried not to say nothing about it for a minute. I try to kick you out or something, but I'm human. Boy, I be telling y'all, ain't nothing fake about me. I can't take that shit but for a minute now. Shit. The stars can't even take it. After a minute, you gonna say something. They be done call me so many men. Are you a man? Do you have lip injections? Hi, Uncle Rebel. You look like a dude today. After about five of them, you be like, wait a damn minute now. Y'all going too fucking far. Sugar Pop, I don't know how you praying while these people out here done call me 15 men. just can't do it. But I got some good people looking out, y'all. Y'all pray for Rebel that they pick me to tell my story and get some help with a book deal. Cause I sure filled out the stuff and I sure sent my life videos back. And well, I sent them 3. I sent that one I did about forgiving my father, and I sent them the one where they pranked me at Christmas time, and I sent something else with my kids. And then you had to send 3 videos plus tell your story. Yes, Shayla, Uncle Rebel. So that's what I'm saying. Over this year, I done got used to be calling a man with lip injections. Do men even get lip injections? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not a man, and this is my real lips. Get the fuck out of here. But I'm used to it now. You see, we joke about it. Shayla talking about, yes, Uncle Rebel. I be saying, hey, Uncle Shayla. So that stuff don't even bother me more. They can say you ugly, you got 3 teeth missing, whatever the fuck they be saying. But they did at first, and y'all know it, because I tell y'all, like, I'm not getting back on there for them people be talking about my teeth. Now, damn y'all. Y'all teeth look worse than mine. You ain't even got no profile picture. Get off my channel. Yes, like what? But that's crazy too, y'all, because I used to hate that when I was a little girl. Now they paying for it and telling me my own lips fake. What the hell? People used to pick at you when you was little. You got big lips. You got big African lips. You got bubble lips. Then my mama best friend. My mama had this best friend growing up. Her name Moochie. Um, and her kid, she only had 2 kids. She got a son, one son named Lou, and one daughter named Angie. And me and Angie was always good friends. Lou was my friend too. We was like, because we was like family, like cousins. But when I tell y'all, they picked on us so bad about us having big lips, all the way until I want to say after I had my daughter. After I had Elite, baby, and that duckling turned into a swan. I said, ooh, because I didn't feel like that. As young, I didn't feel like that, baby. I said, ooh, I'm cuter than all of y'all. I should have known that because my mom was cuter than all y'all mama. But I ain't think that. I ain't think that as a young girl. And I never thought it, like even now. When people say that, I get both. Shayla, you know that. You be on here with me. Some people might say you ugly. Some people might. The most compliment I get is about my clothes. Like how people put on their hair or people might put on their makeup or whatever. I put on my clothes. And I don't let that stuff bother me no more. And I'm thankful to y'all for that. Yes. Family members unite. That's what we do. I appreciate y'all. I got about 5%, so we're going to stay for a few more minutes. Ryan, I'm going to send you all the information on what I'm trying to do and I need help with. I'm telling Elite, you get demoted a notch down. You're not number 2 in line no more. I mean, yeah, you're not number 2 on the chain of command. No, you sent it, right? Yeah, I got it. I'm finna send you all everything. My story, no shame, and uncut. The lady told me, y'all feel like said. She said, woo, poor baby. That's a lot from 18 to now, but she touched my heart now. I'm telling you, she paid my bills, and she said, I was just standing up there looking at her like, you gonna do this for me for no reason, for nothing. She was like, sometimes you meet good people in your life, and when you do so much for people, she said, maybe it's time for somebody to start doing something for you. It's time for you to start winning. She told me, I'm going to do something else big for you. I was supposed to call her back today, and I wasn't calling her because I needed nothing or whatever. I was just calling her, okay, I was just calling her, to reach back out to her and let her know that I appreciate her and I don't got a spot in my heart for her. And this was from one day of talking to somebody. So you don't know who God gonna send your way. And Jet, you make sure you let my sister know that too. Yeah. Rebel said, um, Rebel said, yeah, you cause problem between her and her sister. She gonna be on your neck forever. So I'm glad. I'm glad Jet told me I seen that. Yeah, I ain't playing with you. Don't ever do that. Don't ever bother my family. Blood or you too, girl, make a problem. Talking about a hot chili pepper. Now come on now. Now come on now. I said 304, go to take that to OnlyFans. That's right. Everybody have an amazing night. I'ma head on out of here too in a minute. Gonna roll my magical medicine up. No, did y'all see? That's right, Tanithia. I'll be over there tomorrow, y'all. As soon as them shorts start dropping, my bell go off. All y'all pop up. I go right and see them shorts. If I'm down and I don't feel like it, you best believe by the end of the night, Rebel be done watch all her people shorts that's up. That's from Trina to Anna to Nithia, Kay, Shayla, Sugar Pop. I make sure every day I check in and see what's going on. And I can see, that's what I was telling Tanithia. You know who show you the love on the regular because it's right there in your face. You're going to constantly see them people. So I just love my people, you know? And they can't nothing stop it. That's right. All of you guys have a good night. Uh, Jet said he not on the road. He at home cleaning and decluttering for the summer. Tanithia home, Ryan home, Shayla home. We all home and in good health. And I just appreciate you guys so much. Shayla, you make sure you reach out to Ryan. And Ryan, you went over there and subscribed at Tanithia. And we all gonna push and help each other and the rest of our family members who we didn't see tonight. Okay? And I appreciate you guys for sticking around. We had a good chat. And we'll be back tomorrow. I would say same bat time, same bat station. But I ain't sure. But I'll put it in the community chat and I'll add y'all. Let me screenshot this. I'm going to screenshot y'all so y'all will know. Because it has been a very encouraging chat through the tears and all. I appreciate y'all. I got mine. I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch some more stuff though, so I can know what I'm talking about because I'm telling y'all, my brain been all over the place, up and down. If I'm gonna come or not, come or not. And then as soon as I come, what happened? My people showed up. So yes, I'm very grateful, and I will be back tomorrow. I promise y'all. Me and Shayla gonna motivate each other to go and Tanita. So as soon as I see y'all in the chat in the community, I'm gonna say now who going live. Miss Lafita probably be here tomorrow too, cause she do Tuesday mornings. So I know I'll be done prayed and had a good day. And I love you guys. I appreciate you all. It is the Rebel, and I am out of here.